10 ways you can use positivity to change your life. Positive thinkers accomplish a lot in their lives. Negative thinkers, on the other hand, frequently remain in the shadows. They lead mediocre lives, seemingly trapped in a dreamless state, unable to progress in life. Positive people can bring about positive changes in themselves and their surroundings. They brighten a room simply by being present in it. Others gravitate toward them because they know they will benefit from them, whether through words of encouragement or simply a smile directed their way. When you learn to think positively, you will notice a difference between your old and new selves. The distinction is as stark as night and day. When all you can think about are negative thoughts, you will never see the light. However, if you begin to see things positively, no matter how negative they appear, you will have a bit of light shining through, and you will be able to see clearly even in the dark. Positive thinking allows you to see the light. It allows you to see beyond the darkness. Even if you come across some darkness, you know there will always be light nearby. You seek that light and allow it to shine in the darkness. You see the darkness dissipate and gradually transform into light. That is the amazing power of positive thinking. Here's how you can use the power of positive thinking to change your life. 1. Consider your goals and why you want to achieve them. In life, we all have hopes and dreams. However, there are times when we feel so defeated that we believe we will never be able to complete our goals. The best way to combat this is to remind yourself of why you chose that goal or dream in the first place. Did you pick it out for yourself? For the sake of your family? In your cherished neighborhood? Who will benefit from your success? Put things into perspective, and you'll be motivated to finish what you started. You'll probably continue to doubt yourself from time to time, but don't let it cloud your path to success. 2. Do everything possible to achieve your goals. There are numerous approaches you can take to achieve your life goals. You can make it easier to achieve your goals by breaking them down into mini goals. When you reach a goal, reward yourself for a job well done. You don't have to spend a lot of money on expensive items. Sometimes a candy bar will suffice. Just keep in mind not to reward yourself with something that will prevent you from reaching your goals. If you're trying to lose weight, for example, you might not want to treat yourself to an all-you-can-eat buffet at your favorite restaurant. 3. Talk to yourself out loud. Hearing your own voice can sometimes do wonders for your thoughts. When you do talk to yourself, try not to be too loud, especially if you're in public and other people are nearby. People might think you're insane. Speaking in public is acceptable. However, you must learn to modulate your voice so that you are not stared at when you're alone and negativity begins to creep back in. However, talking to yourself loudly isn't a problem. If you've never tried this trick before, you might be surprised. A stern talk with yourself will help you to silence your inner critic. You can direct your negative thoughts verbally and shift them to a more positive frame of thinking. 4. Learn to say yes. It is critical to learn to say yes. If you're the fearful type who constantly hears the word no in your head, it's time to make a change. You might even be surrounded by people who prefer the word no. Ignore them, especially if you're confident you're doing the right thing. When you learn to say yes, you become more positive and begin to enjoy life a little more each day. You'll be able to add more positive words to your vocabulary as time goes on. Don't get me wrong, the word no is just as important as the word yes. It all depends on the circumstances. The point is, you won't be confined to your comfort zone, too afraid to pursue your dreams, simply because the word no holds you hostage. 5. Use positivity to drown out your negative inner voice. The most effective way to silence your negative inner voice is to replace it with positivity. If your inner voice is pointing out all the negative aspects of something, then point out the positive aspects as well. Talk it out with yourself. Being objective does not imply being negative. If necessary, weigh the benefits and drawbacks. However, don't focus solely on the cons, especially if you know the pros outnumber the cons. 6. Always look at the positive side. You're probably bombarded with negative thoughts the moment you wake up or leave your comfort zone. Don't you worry. Never forget that there are always two sides to a coin. When life shows you the negative side, try to flip it over until you see the positive side, and then zoom in on that. Looking for the silver lining is how successful people deal with negativity. There is always a silver lining to be found. You may not notice it at first, but it will become apparent to you sooner or later. 7. Genuinely rejoice in the success of others. Jealousy of other people's success is something that negative people dwell on. They frequently compare themselves to successful people. They begin to feel sorry for themselves because their friends have made a name for themselves and are now success stories. If you're thinking like this, you need to stop right now. Look at how much effort successful people put into their craft. It's not as if their success came to them on a silver platter. Don't be disappointed if your friends can't see you as often as you'd like. It simply means that you must begin living your own life. 8. You have far too many blessings in your life. Sometimes your negativity gets the best of you, and you miss what's right in front of you. You are so consumed by jealousy, disappointment, sadness, and anger that you take all of your blessings for granted. When you've lost something, you realize how valuable it was. Before it gets to that point, take a moment to appreciate all of your current blessings. 9. Practice positive affirmations. When you believe in it, positive affirmations work. If you don't, you're just saying senseless and meaningless words. Affirmations can help motivate and encourage you to keep going in the face of adversity. For example, your positive affirmation could be, I will not let the negative energies around me affect my mood or bring me down. I am not a procrastinator. You could say, today, I am going to complete all of the tasks on my to-do list because it is the right thing to do. 10. Think of positive thoughts and simply be happy. Happy thoughts frequently result in happy feelings. This is why, when you're feeling down, remembering fun times and happy moments is always a good idea. You remember the wind in your hair when you were driving with the top down, and you could smell the ocean breeze when you went on that ocean cruise last year. Always keep something nearby that will help you recall happy thoughts in order to chase away the negative ones. Little things like this can help you think positively.